I bought this place in '90, and it was a foreclosed on and vacant farm service agency farm, and it had been vacant 7-8 years when I bought it. So I've been here 23 years now, and it took me a year in court to clear the deed and title to the farm just because of past owner not taking care of things and stuff. So it was a challenge, but got it bought and moved here in '93 and started milking cows then in the fall of '93. And I farm here with my wife Laura and 2 daughters, Abby 6 and Anna Marie nearly 2. The family has been in the business here in Monroe County for 141 years, and 141 years of family legacy is now sitting on my shoulders. The challenges and struggles are many. The income from dairy production is often too low. And so then, that sort of snowballs into everything else, and that, you can't quite afford all the inputs you need, and, you struggle to put gas and diesel fuel in tractors and equipment to keep doing the work. And then with kind of the boom in ethanol and the increase in corn price, not only has it risen the grain price of feed to farmers, but it has also extremely inflated the land rent. And so farms that I used to rent fairly reasonably in that it's really tough to compete with the corn and soybean farmers and what they're paying for rent, which is going up every year, and what I can justify and afford as a dairy farmer. So those challenges, and then weather challenges last year, severe drought, left crops short and feed production short and supplies to buy from short, and extremely high prices of forage and hard to find. And it just seems hard to believe that you could do that following, in the recent past, 2 major floods, and having to, go through the effects of flooding and crop damage and so on from that. So, you fight the industrial machine and Mother Nature at the same time. So, many challenges. Right now, for anyone in dairy, beef, hogs, the price of grain and feed is really cut into things, but then industrial agriculture has prices so tied up and heavy influence on markets where the ability to make the income necessary to keep your farm running is almost impossible. You struggle to justify why you continue to do what you do when it gets so difficult and so hard, and you have to rely on other people's incomes to, make sure you can actually even stay in business at all. Just adds to the stress and pressure of trying to keep it all going. What we need to continue farming is fair and just milk prices. We can, pay our bills, buy equipment, buy services. Everything that makes the economy work and grow can be created just by the fact that farmers get paid a living. And in my case, it's milk prices, and it needs to happen the same in beef and hogs and poultry, and the same as it does in the vegetable industry, whether it's tomatoes or oranges or apples or lettuce, whatever is being harvested, that we can move forward and keep our businesses going and growing, and so we can do the service necessary of feeding our communities.